Hey Skull Candy,
Hey CMF, what's up?
just wanted to let you know that we made a headphone.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's got a bass slider just like yours, and it's under $100.
Dude, I don't care. It's not gonna have an impact on us.
Fuck! That's right, CMF made a headphone with a bass slider just like that of the Skull Candy Crusher series, but this is under $100. My issue with the Crushers is that they're just not a good sounding headphone, so it's a super one-trick pony type of a thing where you put that bass slider on and it's really fun for like 10 minutes and then you get tired of it and then you're just left with a headphone that conventionally doesn't sound very good.
And is expensive?
It seems as though CMF has learned from Skull Candy's mistake, because this comes across as what you get when a tech company makes a headphone but then also actually listens to the audio community and looks at the research that the audio community puts out. Like usual, I kept all noise control modes off and no EQ. I feel like testing the default sound lets us know what the company is focused on. And for sound, even with the bass sliders off, this is still a bassy boy. I actually expected these to kind of sound like shit, but they don't. They're actually just genuinely a good headphone. Big props to CMF for actually listening to the audio community, because if you look at how this measures, it follows a DF population average tuning really well. Outside of the bass gets a little bit out of control, but this is really well done. Then we get to the bass slider, and like, yes, adding just more and more and more bass does make things sound worse, but this is a better implementation of it than on the Skull Candy Crushers. For example, when I put on Simple Man by Leonard Skinner on the Crushers, it turns that song into an EDM track. Like, it switches genres, which again is fun for like 10 minutes, and then you're just left with just a bad headphone after that. These, you can turn the bass slider all the way up, play the same song, Simple Man by Leonard Skinner, and the song doesn't totally switch genres. This handles it and controls it much better than these do, while also still giving you a ton more bass. So the bass slider is still like this kind of gimmicky one-trick pony type of a thing, but it is done much better here than it is here. And for a Bluetooth headphone that's at or under $100, this is just done really well. I don't have much to complain about. You're still gonna have to bring the bass down a little bit if you want a more balanced audiophile type sound, but the rest of the frequency response is totally solid. I hope this helps. Thank you to the Patreon supporters. Supporters get 50% off review units, behind the scenes access, and direct access to me. Check out the CMF Headphones Pro on the recommendation list. Later.